About time you came along. I've a special tale to share with you today. Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morn. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh? Now, I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death. As he himself would have it, he was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Heavens fend, I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate, if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
It rather feels like aught's lying in wait for us, but we shan't find out what is unless we press on.
I suppose 'tis so.
Mayhap 'twould behoove us to investigate Stormwind Cave. It appears aught has occurred therein.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require an entry. Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without one. Trade twixt our nations may be on the... So, should you seek entry in future...
I will see to it that the...
The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand. I grant your weapon a magical boon. Ha! How do you like that?
Excellent! Don't let up now. That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, actually, that's
We always do, don't we?
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Perhaps not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Let our foes cower before lightning.
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
I've been eating a tall mug of ale to recover from that blood.
I'll put this to use.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
As you say.
I'll examine its contents, shall I?
So, another comes seeking to inter me. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, Watching One. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew, till I might claim the true world as mine own. Why do you not draw your blade? This... You seek not my death. I am Rothas, founder of the Kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be arisen. Tell me your reason for coming here. God's way. Speak you of those trinkets conjured by the wizards of but e'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali scuttling about. That's a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisen into such frivolous baubles. Aye, that which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact, for splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisen who were bade come here by the Watching One to end me. The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious end, I know not. Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the Watching One. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. A will that urges you towards fulfillment of some great feat. I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisen. Mine own, in fact. Refined in purest dragon blood. Alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. If that is what you seek, Arisen, then go on to their stronghold.
over here.
With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need. Hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
Bones! Walking bones!
Only attacks or prove unprotected against
Be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair!
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. I am in your debt.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your... Voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering. Tis locked, but mayhap a show of brute strength will yield us passage.
Such wanton violence is ill-advised.
What is it? If you're looking for Lord Ambrosius, he's already... Oh, from what I understand, he's still willing to pay for blue crystal shards. If... Look.
Hoy! Looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Best buy what you need, lest you regret it later. Pleasure doing business with you.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Customer then. That changes things.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
My bed goods. Sharp taste.
Living's hard, but things are
I hope those coral snakes are put to rout and
We meet again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns...
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir. Do come again?
There's a ladder here. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Well met. I'd gladly stay here. Would you mind coming over here?
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen, are you? Well, you'll not find a better deal elsewhere. Of that, I can assure you. Whatever's to be done.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
Whatever's to be done. My offer still stands. Would you like to purchase a dwelling of your own, here in Batal? Not feeling so keen, are you?
Over here, if you please.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come.
Do the people not question its existence? I should like to know more about its activities, if 'twere me.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? I'll not suffer either. Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead. Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were he to tell us all he knows.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off.
I don't see the point in questioning the lad, if I'm honest. He might have been part of the coral snakes, but by all appearances, he was the bottom rung of the ladder. If he was only being used, he's not likely to have been privy to any matters of import, is he? Of course, that's not to say he ought to be released. He'll be spending a few long years in that cell, I'd wager.
Shall answer for this.
I'm unsure how
puts
best
a damper on the spirits.
Preparation is key. I up my training.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers.
Perhaps
this theorem will provide some insight. There's been word of a curious creature that appeared on Volcanic Island and has eluded all attempts to capture it. Indeed, the beast turned a group of soldiers to stone with but a glance. Or, as it so happens, I once read of a mythical creature told to have possessed just such a power.
No, this is all wrong. What use of pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? This? But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phasis. Even a moment, wait. No. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! You've not heard of them. They are formed of crystallized drops of dragon blood, and each fragment contains a portion of the beast's soul. It is a requisite component of the godsway, which is formed when the souls of a risen and dragon are combined. Naturally, such crystals can only be obtained through the slaying of drakes and their ilk. Yet I am doubtful that Lord Phasis would lend me his forces when the ritual is so close. We've few enough hands as 'tis. Oh, don't be ridiculous! Do you even understand what you are offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phasis is satisfied with the God's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving 2 of my problems, then.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins. I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend. Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's foe was a Medusa. The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir, seeing as you've witnessed a genuine article.
The Medusa from Agamemnon.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Hmm? What do you want? If you've brought a delivery, just put it somewhere out of the way.
Should I trace life to its source, what might I find?
Caution.
Now, what could this be?
I'll not let a single shadow slip me by. nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Suppose I better get to work.
In my mind I've got some thoughts. It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
This looks as good a place as any.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next
I
pay.
could forget all my troubles here.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
I believe I know whom we must seek. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. Would you mind coming over here?
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Got to set a friend of my watch yesterday. I've clean forgotten. Enough toil for one day, methinks.
I'm going to leave. Oh, got to keep moving.
Day here.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
Pray, follow me.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I ain't interested in talking. Understand? I'm such a fool. Why couldn't I see it? My parents were killed by brigands. And I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath.
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. The head jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the banded whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
That's why I did the things I did. And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo...
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment... That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that...
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his freedom if you made it worth his while. Just remember, you heard naught of this from...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
Oft I find myself wondering how I fared as a fighter. Now that I'm a warrior, naught shall stand in our way again. My steel will topple every foe in our path.
Hail. Speak to me another time.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Given the state of things, I may have to close the inn ere long. I fear for the future of this nation, sir.
Do come again.